Hello, everyone. Ooh. How are you all doing today? Right, let's put a link in here. Let's see if I can find it. I think my webcam needs a bit of a wipe. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Purchase, yeah. Let's put that. Oh, there we go. Did I pin it? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, I pinned it. Oh, well, this is interesting. You can do Q&As and stuff. I didn't know you could do that. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Hello, Queen K. Hello, Jackie. Oh, this is kind of fun. You can do Q&As and stuff. I don't really know what the Q&A would be, though. How many readings do you think we can do today? That'll be a good Q&A. To be fair, we could do and then whoever gets it right gets a free reading. That would be kind of cool, actually. We should do that. I don't know how I'd do that, though. I don't know. I'm just thinking of ideas right now, to be honest. How we doing, everyone? I have had a couple of readings already. So I'm going to be doing those first because you guys are cheeky and I had a couple sent to me already. Yeah, so how are we all doing? How is the weather where you are? I am currently... We still have the light outside, which is great. So I love that. This summer's been very hot. And I know it's been really hot down south as well in England. Up here, it's not too bad, but it is very warm, which is really, really good. So I love that. Yeah, so as always, I'm going to tell you how this goes. So if any of you guys want a reading, it is 11 Great British pounds. And you just purchase through the PayPal link. So if you want a reading, you just go into the PayPal link, you put 11 Great British pounds, and then in the next bit to put notes and stuff. I don't know exactly how it goes on the PayPal checkout, but when you check out, make sure to put your question in there as well. Will this be recorded? Can I buy a reading and can I watch later? Yes, you can definitely do that. I will make sure to do that. The quicker you guys purchase, the quicker your reading will get done because it goes in a list. So the longer that you guys, if you come in later, your reading might be done later or through email, depending on how many get through. Hopefully we'll be in here for a couple of hours because I'm ready to do some readings today. That'll be good. I'm quite happy to do that. So basically your name will come up on my PayPal and I go from like first come, first serve, basically. So sorry, there's a fly and he's really annoying me. I've got so many flies at the moment. I had a tomato plant and it just got completely riddled with flies. So now there's flies everywhere. And I chucked the tomato plant out, which is kind of sad because I really wanted tomatoes. But that guy was just riddled with flies. So yeah. So you can ask a reading about anything. You can ask it about love. You can ask about health. You can ask it about relationships, moving, general, whatever you want, whatever you're feeling, whatever you need some clarity on. And that's what I'm here for. Okay. Self-love is better in the back of the bus where the driver can't see you. I have no idea what that means, but thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, so we're going to do the list now. So we have Eleanor. We have Vanessa. We have my girl Tamara. And I think we had another one. Hang on, going to refresh and come back. Hello, Blue Penny. Thank you so much for coming on here. How are you guys doing? How are we feeling today? How's our mental and physical health? My mental health is like meh. My physical health is kind of okay. I'm starting to get a little bit flabby around my stomach, and I'm not a fan because I don't normally get like that because I work out quite a bit, and also I don't really eat that badly, but I've been eating quite badly. Because the thing is, I don't actually like TMI, but I don't get that fat. Like, I'm quite lucky where I have a high metabolism, but I get ill. If I eat bad foods, I get ill. So I don't gain a lot of weight, but I get ill. So I can basically like easily just like end my life very quickly if I eat really bad foods, which is kind of annoying because I just want to eat bad foods, but my body's like, no, girl, you're not allowed. Like, if I ate too much, my chest would just get so tight I wouldn't be able to breathe, and that'll be it. So I have to be very careful with what I eat. So that was a bit too much information, but just to keep you guys entertained while I'm setting up your list, that is the tea for today. Mentally not well, but I'm hoping for colder weather, the only thing that can fix me. Oh my gosh, Jackie. Oh, poor you. I feel sorry for you. I know sometimes it's like that. Same girl. Yeah, it is like that sometimes. It feels a bit like that. I love to see people coming back for readings as well. It makes me so happy that to have like regular people. It makes me so happy that you guys trust what I say. I love that and resonate as well. Right, that's the list for now, and then that will go up as we go along. But yeah, let me all know how you're mentally feeling and physically feeling, and we can all just talk to each other in the chat. Feel free to chat with each other as well. Love a good chat going. It's so lovely to support each other. This is basically what I'm like when I'm running my women's circles. I run them in Scotland, and it's very fun. And they're lovely, the women that come to my circles as well. They're so fun. You're tired of it? Girl, same. Same. Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure between like these solar eclipses as well. There's like the solar and then the lunar eclipse, and that period of time is very important but stressful. Like, it's just mentally, I'm just feeling so like, ugh, you know what I mean? Just so uncomfortable. I'll have to get a full session. Yes, David, definitely. Yes, I have private readings. I can't link them. Let me get my website. I'll send you my website on the chat, and then you can have a look at it if you want to. That's my website. Okay, let's do Eleanor first. So Eleanor, let me get to the right PayPal so I can actually see you guys' questions, and then I can see what I'm doing, can't I? Yes, I can. But yeah, I am available for private readings as well. I do Zoom calls. I love doing Zoom calls. They're my favorite. I do hours, 30 minutes recorded. I also am thinking of offering 18 plus readings as well, if you guys would like that, like privately as well. Okay, so Eleanor, let's do yours first. Resigned from old toxic job. I'm employed till the end of September. Will I find a new job I'm happy with by the end of October? I have the last interview with a company I like next week. Will I get that job? Thank you. I work in tech sales. Okay, beautiful. I also have the most amazing deck, by the way, that I have to show you guys. Would any of the readings apply to the viewers? Yes. If you would like to, like, if any of these readings really resonate, if what I'm saying resonates, 100%. We're all in a collective. We're all in the same boat here. So if any of these resonate, then you're welcome to stick around and just listen. If you just want to have it on in the background, but you can also just listen in and see if any of them resonate as well. You don't have to purchase a reading. We'll most likely do a collective reading right at the end as well. Trying to preserve my energy lately, girl, same. Yeah, it feels like that. It's like, for me, I feel like I want to get out there and do loads of things, but I also want to preserve my energy. It's a really strange combination. This is the deck that I'm using. It's so amazing. Literally got it for £6 on Amazon. I was so happy with that. I was like, yes, please. Okay. Will I get that job? I have the last interview with the company I like next week. Ooh, wow, that was quick. Thank you, Michelle. I'm going to put you on my list in a moment once we've done Eleanor. Okay, so Eleanor, let's put you in the chat so I know you're getting done now. Okie dokie. This is so lovely. Yes, I feel like you're going to get this job. I think it's going to be really good for you, the fact that you like the job. Like, that you like the interview, you like the people, you're liking the energy of actually going to this interview, and you feel really comfortable, that just shows to me like you're on the right track. Like your body knows when you feel comfortable in a certain scenario, you just feel like grounded. Thank you, girl. I'm going to put, oh, you're on my list. You are the third one tomorrow, okay? So dedication. Yes, you have put in a lot of dedication in terms of your work. There's like this energy of like a star. So there's a part of you that's learning to shine. You're learning to put yourself into positions where you are not used to being kind of seen as much. So there might be certain jobs that you think, I don't even know if I could do that, but all the signs are pointing north. So the fact that you have, I have the last interview in the company I like next week. Yes, I think that's going to be completely fine. I think you're going to get that job, by the way. I'm going to just cleanse my energy so Spirit knows I'm starting. Yeah. And you're really working on your self-worth as well. So it's feeling really complicated. I'm feeling like a big like pole at the top of your head. And it's like, it's almost like your aura is very big at the moment. So you like, so who said that they're getting very sensitive, like their energy, preserving the energy? Yeah, Brooke said that. So yeah, you're very similar, Eleanor, where your energy is feeling very sensitive. There's ways of like pulling it back, but honestly, this is just a collective thing. I think this will calm down at the end of September. Nature will very much help with this. But yeah, you're being asked to really focus on your self-worth and get comfortable. Like there's 3 cards all in earth signs. So you've got Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading the cards. There's a sense of like working on looking after yourself as well through this process. And you are doing fabulous. Will I find a new job that I'm happy with at the end of October? Yeah, you'll already be in it. I think you'll already be in it. I think you'll already be in it and you're already going to be really, really happy with it. So let me pull some more cards. I have some really pretty new decks, by the way. Like, this is not one of them. This is just the Tarot Rider-Waite deck. But yes, this is upright. The Magician, perfect. You're already in a position to start. You're just not ready yet. So it's like you're preparing, you're getting ready, but you're not ready to like be actually in the job yet. I think I see mid-September being really good. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. So we have the 6 of Wands and the Sun. So he is literally walking towards the sun. Can you see that? So basically, I genuinely think you're going to get the job that you like from the interview that you're going to have next. The last interview of the company I like next week. So next week, yes. Will I have a job I'm happy with by the end of October? Yes. And the fact that you're employed till the end of September is perfect. You're going to have a really smooth transition to the next job. I don't think there's going to be any issues. Yeah, perfect. Your boss is most likely going to be a male. And he is kind of stubborn, but I don't know if you like stubborn men, but I heard you might fancy him a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if you like, I think you like men who are very stern, who have boundaries. Love men who have boundaries. So I think you like that. And if you're single, that might be kind of like a sign as a man that you might end up attracting, because at the end of the day, when we find people that we find attractive, a lot of the time there's something within them that's going to lead us to our romantic partner. It's not always black and white, as in like, oh, I kind of fancy my boss. Like sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes it's just I kind of like how he leads. That's really sexy. Like it's not always this is my soulmate. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have number 2. Intuition, self-worth, and compassion. Fall in love with yourself. I am enough. I am one of a kind. Oh, the manager is a woman. Oh, that's interesting. Well, there's definitely a man in there somewhere. I mean, if you're single, maybe you'll meet a man in your job. If you're not single, that's probably a different message. But it's definitely about you. Now, talking about yourself, there's definitely a sense of you looking at your self-worth and focusing on ditching self-limiting narratives and consciously choosing kindness and compassion towards yourself. loving yourself and everything will fall into place. I love that message. That's beautiful. What can I do about my energy? So in terms of your energy, I would say, I don't know if you are a Virgo. I think you might be a Gemini actually, but your energy, it's giving Virgo. It's giving, I am very overstimulated. So I would say the best thing for you to do is to meditate, is to ground. So how can you ground? Is you basically just sit on the floor and you listen to some relaxing music. Cancer, strong down places. Yes, you're always out there, like kind of, I can do that for you. I can care for you. I really want to help you. That's just such Cancerian energy. I've had a lot of Cancerians come to me recently. So this is to do with your heart. So your heart is very at the center of, obviously, the center of your body, but like it's the center of you as a person. So Cancerians are normally genuinely connected to their heart most of the time. And I think what's happening is you are getting more comfortable with kind of standing your ground, but it's also really important to know like it's okay to have boundaries. So there's loads of different elements. Like I could do a massive reading on you because Cancers are really easy to read for, which is why I'm talking really fast because I have a lot of messages for you. So if you want a private reading, then purchase a private reading later on if you feel like it. But what I will say is self-worth, very important. With your energy, cleanse. I actually use a pillow spray for myself. This is actually really good, just cleansing my energy because it's got lavender, orange, cedarwood, and valerian. I use this. It's just this pillow mist. I use it on myself and I just use it to cleanse my energy. I love that. Showers and just being in nature, being as isolated as possible when you're outside. Sorry, there's a fly again. And just being like in your own little cocoon as much as possible. And I know you're really good at that because Cancerians love their home. I feel for you, there's something very specific. Let me just drop in and see. What could she need? She needs to isolate herself from opinions of others. That's what you need to do. You need to isolate your opinions from others. So what I saw is you coming off social media, not exposing yourself to social media as much, not exposing yourself to other people in their lives because you always compare yourself. And sometimes maybe coming off the caffeine a little bit, maybe having a day or two where you don't have that. There's really not a lot of other things because your energy is in waves. So sometimes it will be like your aura feels more sensitive, but there's crystals you can wear. Clear quartz is really good, and black tourmaline. So that's what I would recommend. So thank you so much for getting a reading. I really appreciate you. Does this apply for viewers? 100%. Like if this feels like it resonates with you, then it is for you. Like you'll feel it. You'll be like, oh, I kind of want to watch this. I kind of want to see what this is about. Like if you feel like that, then it's for you. Yeah, which is great. You are very welcome. And we also have, I want to read you this. Is it this one or this one? No, we'll read both of them. So we had attentiveness. And it says, searching for gemstones in dirt. It's time to look very closely at what's right in front of you. Is there something you're missing? Can the power of your attention turn a negative into a positive? Yes, it's like what you're focusing on. An optimistic mindset might help you see what's possible. And that tends to be a thing for Cancerians. They focus on like really negative stuff. And I have that with my moon. So I definitely understand what that's about. A pearl forms in an oyster. Self-worth. You are worthy. There is nothing that you need to earn, achieve, perform, or receive to make this statement true. Say something kind to yourself every day to help you remember that you are the pearl in the oyster. Okay? This is a big one for you. So that's your reading, Eleanor. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for watching and for purchasing a reading. Thank you so much. All right, let's have a look at the list. Where is the list? And we will just update this just so everyone knows where we're at. So Vanessa, you are the next one. I have an itchy nozzle. My intuition's like really firing up because before I even came on here, my nose was itching like crazy. Okay, we have Annie, Brooke, Michelle, Tomorrow, did you? Oh, we have two tomorrows. Huh, that's funny. Oh, so we have a tomorrow J. Oh, we have two tomorrows. That always happens. That happens a lot with my clients. Okay, so Brooke, right, we have Tamara J, Grace, Annie, Brooke, Michelle, Tamara B. And then we have Jacqueline. Got a feeling we're going to have two Jacquelines as well. Jacqueline, and then we have two readings from Margarita times 2. Okay, so we're going to do Vanessa. Vanessa's next. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for purchasing. Let's have a look and see what we have. Okay, my lovely. What kind of readings do you decline to do? Curious about weight loss. I can 100% talk about weight loss, but just to let you know, I'm not a doctor, and to take it with a grain of salt. Like, I can look into what's going on in your body. I can see if there's any blockages, like if there's anything to do with like maybe self-worth or mentally. It could be something physical. It could be something mental. It could be something traumatic. It could be a certain exercise I can recommend you, but I'm not a doctor. This is all just intuitive, okay? So you're welcome to ask, but I'm not a doctor, okay? So just let you know now. Right. And also entertainment purposes only. It's in the description. So, but yes, I will do that for you if you feel like you need it. Could I receive healing for a few minutes, or is that not included in YouTube Live? You can definitely have a healing. I will do that for you. If that's not possible, I'd love to receive some insights or messages about my chakras. What crystals should I bring with me? Okay, let's do a healing then. We'll do a 5-minute healing for you, Vanessa. Let me put some tunage on. And we'll do a healing. So this is for anyone who wants to receive this as well. This is for Vanessa. But this is for anyone who's watching as well. Okay. Right, we'll do a healing and I'll talk through it as I'm doing it, and we'll see what kind of wants to come up. I'll talk through it and we'll see what part of you wants to like be like looked at. Immediately I'm getting your solar plexus and your sacral before even looking at it. So messages about my chakras and which crystals should I bring with me. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So Vanessa, if you're watching, just sit back and relax and just close your eyes. And if anyone wants to receive part of this healing, they're welcome to. But I am aiming at Vanessa here. Just close your eyes. You can sit, lie down. Obviously, if you're driving, please don't do this while you're driving. And we'll see what's going on. Let's scan your body and we'll see. So immediately I'm getting the throat chakra and the heart. And there's a blockage there. And I'm seeing like, I feel like a hand or like pressure around the throat. So this is showing me that there's a disconnect between the heart and the throat about what you truthfully want to say to people. And I'm feeling really anxious and like breathless. So there's something to do with you not being able to speak your truth through your heart because of so many factors. There's certain factors mainly to do with men, but also to do with how you're perceived by men, maybe from your father wound as well. So I'm just going to pull out some negative beliefs from your throat and we'll just cut those away. Beautiful. That's so much better. So now I see like an opening from the throat to the head now, which is good. So that seems to be helping a little bit. My ear's ringing, so that's really good. So the solar and the sacral, the energy is going to be moving down through the, oh, you have thyroid issues. Okay, that makes sense. The solar and the sacral here, this is a later issue, right? It's not really an issue. It's more about to do with you dealing with your, excuse me, to do with your creativity. So this is later. This is like a couple of months. This is a couple of months down the line. That's where this energy is going to start to pull down. I've noticed also in the collective of myself, the heart chakra's been really opened at the moment. I've cried like a lot today and been feeling really crap. So this is very normal. I'm just going to bring, I'm feeling like, a lot of warmth around the back of my chest. So that's the heart chakra here. So I'm just going to move some energy up to your head and we'll see if we can just clear it out your head. There we go. Okay, now we're going to come back to the heart again. And we're going to come down to the solar plexus. Beautiful. And down to the sacral. I see you getting a dog. Like I see a dog and it's being really playful. So it's something to do with playing maybe with a dog or just playing and having fun. That's definitely going to come up for you a lot. And that's going to be a big theme for you. We're just going to bring all that energy down into your feet. Just going to focus on your feet here. And we'll bring it down to the feet. Beautiful. Just going to ground you. I'm going to put energy onto your head as well. I'm going to bring energy to the head and the feet. We're just going to connect the two. Connecting both these chakras. Beautiful. Okay, so there's a couple of numbers I'm getting. So 7 and 67. Those two are numbers that I would like you to look up. Those are spiritual angel numbers. I see like 777 as like a really big number for you. Okay, we done? We're done. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you is that your throat is definitely something that you're working on right now. This is going to be like a two-year process. Confirmation. That's going to be a 2-year process. If you would like, also, I do private healings as well on my website. I can give you a distance healing. We can do a Zoom call and I can look at you while I'm, So if you ever want one, then they are on my website. But yeah, so the thyroid is definitely an issue when it comes to speaking your truth. It's when you've pushed down your raw authenticity or like your raw truth. It could be struggling with swearing as well. Swearing can really help activate it as well. And just like being truthfully fucking honest. There's nothing wrong with swearing. Obviously doing it in a place that's not inappropriate, I don't see a problem with it. And I think that's something that needs to be encouraged. So crystals, rose quartz, that's literally the only crystal I'm feeling for you. I think you just need to be around rose quartz, having rose quartz in your energy. And for some reason, my eye feels really blurry. I don't know if someone in your family has like cataracts or something, but to me, it feels like intuitively struggling to see things clearly. Because it feels to me like you struggle to use your intuition and you struggle to kind of like listen to it, because this left side is your feminine and this is your masculine. So yeah, I definitely keep that in mind, my love. Okay, I hope that resonates. And yeah, come back to this cleansing. Sure. Cleansing and healing. Come back to this cleansing and healing when you feel drawn to, because you can receive it whenever you want to listen to the recording. Okay, right. We have Tamara. Okay, any updates on love? Okay, so Tamara Johnson first. Okay, any updates on love life? Okay. let's do that. Just cleanse. Feeling very thirsty in this reading today. Have a tea. Oh my gosh. Right, Vanessa, I think you need to drink a lot of water. Because I feel like I was really thirsty. Thank you, my lovely. I'll put you on the list once I have done, who are we at? Tamara J. That's who we're at now. Once I've done this reading, I'll put you on the list, okay? At the moment, we have Tamara, who I'm doing now, Grace, Annie, Brooke, Michelle, Tamara B, Jacqueline, and Margarita. I actually put Margaret. That's not right. I paid for 2 questions, though, or did they not come through? Did you? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I think it's because you didn't word it as like 1, 2. Okay, sorry. Okay. Right, got you. Okay, let me finish that then. Thank you for letting me know. Because I'm silly and I didn't read it properly. How did Aurel perceive me at our last meeting? Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords. Okay, Vanessa, is this a... Let me just delete this. Vanessa, is this a romantic thing? Just because some people ask me about these sort of things and they say, no, it's not romantic. And I'm like, girl, you need to tell me. You need to tell me if you want it to be romantic or not. Not love. Right, thank you. Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Because we have the Ace of Wands, which is very romantic. Okay. Okay, so perceive me at our last meeting. Powerful. They perceived you as powerful. They perceived you as... Can I bring this down? They perceived you as somebody who knows their shit. Like you know your shit. Very intelligent. Yeah, you know your stuff. This is really random, but I'm hearing you look like somebody I know. You kind of remind me of somebody I know. Like you look like someone. That's what he's saying to you, or what he's thinking. But other than that, he saw you as somebody who, just knew their shit. Like knows what they're talking about, has direction, has ideas, and has a clear sense of knowing like what's good for like the company. Is just genuinely very, very helpful. Is what I'm also seeing. That's it. That's what I'm seeing. I'll show you the cards. So the Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands. And we also had 333 on the chat as well. So that's a big sign for you. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I didn't see your question. My bad. My bad. All right. Let's do Tamara J. Actually, let's do the list because those of you waiting, then you'll know if your reading's been received. Okay, let's see. Right, so tomorrow's next. I don't know why it says Margaret. That's so random. Or I'm just reading it really strangely. Oh, okay. So we have Jacqueline, Margarita, Leslie. Okay. All right. Tamara J. Any updates on love? love reading, please. Oh, you got the same card as the one of the previous people as well. Beginnings. Ooh, I like that. Interesting. Okay, so this is a message that I actually just got from myself, but I'm getting it for you as well. And it's in regards to relationships and how they relate to you and how you relate to just people in general. And I'm hearing I'm struggling to relate to you. And number two, I'm hearing I'm struggling to hold space for you. I'm struggling to hold space for your energy. I'm struggling to hold space and hold boundaries. So for you, what I'm feeling is your heart feels really heavy. Like I'm struggling to like get breath. So what I'm feeling for you is you're struggling to hold the opinions of others, which is why life might be feeling really exhausting for you right now. It's like I'm struggling to be seen. I'm struggling to know who the right man is. I'm guessing they're a man. Sorry if they're a woman. I'm struggling to know my type of person that I want to be with. I'm struggling to know if he's actually out there. Like that's kind of what I'm feeling. That's like this really heavy like feeling of I just don't know what to do. And the one thing that is being lit up for you is your self-worth. Like what's being lit up for you is your self-worth, because what's happening is you're worried that people, when they don't see you, your self-worth goes down. This is something that I've been struggling with recently. I have Leo and Lilith, so I really struggle with this, like, well, if I'm not being seen, is it worth it? You know what I mean? I wish I didn't have that. It's very annoying, but it's a thing. And for you, it's for you and your love life. And in terms of your love life, I'm going to pull some tarot cards for, and we'll see specifically who's coming in and all that jazz. But you are being asked to be really courageous about getting yourself out there, like being on dating sites and being intimate with yourself, like actually crying about things and feeling into things and feeling your feelings, even if you don't want to feel them. One thing that I've been feeling a lot is just feeling really sensitive and like being really emotional and just feeling really like I want to cry a lot. And I'm not even hormonal. My eyes look really strange today. Why do they look like that? I don't know. Anyway, maybe you're struggling with that and like your looks as well. Maybe you're struggling with your looks. But I will say there's a few things I want to say. I have like so many messages for you. Number one, it's not your looks. Like it's not like you're single because there's not anything wrong with you. That's completely not it. It's nothing to do with your face, your body, nothing, right? Looking after yourself, obviously very important. Making sure you maintain a good relationship with your body. So possibly exercising if you can, eating as well as you can, just having respect for your body is very good in general. But it's also, and what I'm feeling is you're really struggling to let yourself feel what you want to feel. It could be loneliness, it could be grief, it could be things like that are not very fun. Because once you've worked on that, or once you've gone through that, and you've felt the feelings, you're going to be meeting your man, and he's going to be part of a tribe. He's going to be part of, thank you, Megan, I'm going to put you on the list. He's going to be part of a tribe. So he's got a lot of family, he's got a lot of friends. He's possibly tanned with black hair. I'm picking up on this side of the world. I can't put it. I can't remember what it's called. Oh my gosh. Like Pakistan, like that area. Just I can't see things logically when I'm channeling. Where is Pakistan? What is going on in my head? There. So he's possibly from Pakistan or India. I don't know if Pakistan is in India. I don't know. Sorry, my geography is really bad. But that side of the world. And yeah, I'm seeing tan skin or brown skin. Asia. Thank you. Pretty sure it's Asia, right? So yeah, brown skin or tan skin. And he's got black hair, like really, really beautiful, curly, silky hair, like really, really, really pretty. And he's got this gorgeous hippie look to him. Like he wears like quite droopy clothes. I have to explain it, but like linen. He doesn't like wearing tight clothing. He likes suits, but then he has like the beard. I'm getting like an image from, I don't know if you've ever seen, what's the word? Oh my gosh, I can't get the words out. So annoying. Evan Almighty. Ever seen Evan Almighty? Where God is like getting him to like, you know, build the boat. He's like, get on with it. And he's like, now I want to do this job in Congress. And he puts his like Christian-y looking clothes. Sorry, I can't talk properly. His like linen clothes, right? He puts his Christian-y clothes. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I'm literally a believer in Christ. I'm like, Christian clothes. I don't know what they are. He puts his clothes and he stuffs them in his suit, and then his beard suddenly appears, and that's what I'm feeling. It's like no matter how much he shaves his beard, it just pops out, and that's what I'm feeling for this man. It's like he's got so much hair, and he tries to be really professional about it. Like he possibly wears a suit that has this big beard. Hello, my lovely. How you doing? Yeah, and that's what I'm feeling. It's this man, and he's so cute. He's so lovely. His heart is massive, like something else. And he's also a fire sign. I think he's a Leo. I think he's a Leo. That scene is so funny though. That's exactly the scene that I'm getting. Your man will love you with or without clothes. Basically, that's what I want to say as well. Okay, so you're going to have a new beginning in love very soon. I'm picking up latest a year. I actually think it's within about 4 months, actually. But it could be an Aries season that you meet this man, okay? That is totally fine, my lovely. I will try and remember your question. If I can't, then you'll just have to let me know when I do it. So the list is there, so you know you can pop in and out and just see when I'm doing it. And you can see when I'm doing your question. Yeah, someone's going to randomly step into your life. I'm seeing like a shop, like you're a shop owner, and I'm seeing like a customer randomly coming in. And it's like you can't tell when the customers are randomly going to come in. So it's like that's the sort of image I'm getting. It's like he just pops in. So it's either he's a customer and you work in a shop, or some sort of like accounting, just something where you have a shop, right? So you work in a shop or it's your shop. I can check back in a bit, but at a brunch. That's fine. That is totally fine. I can email it to you also if I miss it. Yes, please do. Definitely email it to me. If you're not sure what my email is, it's just victoriaheretoinspire@gmail.com. Do I write that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so basically your man is just going to pop in randomly. So keep going on dating sites when you feel drawn to. You'll if it's anything like me, you'll just get an intuitive hit to go on a dating site. And he's very romantic. So at the moment, you'll need to learn like a lot, like personally. This is not an easy process. This is you looking at yourself and being like, oh my gosh, I've got some shit to deal with, you know. But this is fine. You're going to get through it. You're going to be fine. You're going to be looking at yourself. And you're going to be so much better like 6 months down the line. And by the time that you meet your man, you're going to be like a whole new woman. And if it's anything like me, which I feel like it is, you're going to get to a point where you're like, I don't really need a man. I don't really need one. I want one, but I don't really need one. And then that's going to be when you meet him. It's either going to be through work, if it's physical work, not online work. You meet him physically, like in a shop. Say if you work in like, say, an estate agents, you physically got a shop, you've got customers coming in and out, that could be him. He'll be somebody who goes straight to your table, to your desk. If not, it'll be online dating. Okay? And that's what I feel. I feel like it's within about 4 months. At the most, or least, at the least. And then if it's not 4 months, it'll be like around a year. Okay? That is your reading. Thank you so much. Okay. Purchase 2 readings. Okay, thank you for letting me know, my lovely. Let's see. My girl Grace, who's amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. So you're a ×2. Thank you, my lovely. All right. Grace. What have the next... Oh my gosh, my bum is going numb. Thank you, Kesha. I think your name's Kesha, right? or Kesh. Thank you so much for sending a question. What have the next 3 months got in store for me? Can you ask my guys what foods I need to eat more and less of, as I want to become more healthy and lose a bit of weight? Okay, beautiful. All right, so that must be a theme. Because, girl, I can't tell you how much food I'm eating at the moment. Like, this is not even funny. Like, I don't eat. Okay, I eat a lot of food, right? But it just goes. It just goes straight through me because I work out or I just have a high metabolism, right? It's just how my body is. And I've been getting like quite a lot of chunk, which is fine. Chunk is fine. If anything, it's great because it means I'm happy, right? But I don't gain chunk. That's the weird part. It's like, oh my gosh, I actually have chunk. That's really weird. But alongside of that, I've been getting ill as well, that's what I actually normally used to get. I normally just used to get ill and I just used to feel disgustingly awful. And then I just need to like recover from that and it'll be really bad. So I'm actually gaining chunk, which is good because it probably means my body's like actually accepting of the food. But also I've been eating a lot, like a lot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I think we're all fueling up for something. I don't know what is going on, but it's like we're fueling up for the winter. You know, like when squirrels or animals, they put like the nuts in their cheeks and they like store it. That's what I feel like at the moment. It's like I can't eat enough. I love food. Like this is a weird part, right? I normally love food, but I've just been eating so fucking much. I can't get enough of food. Like I need it all the time. And I don't really like, it's weird. It's like I'm storing it for something. Yeah, isn't it so weird, Brooke? It's so strange. I don't know what it's about because I don't even eat that much. Like I eat just like, because the thing is, right, I always said, until I say this to my man as well, I say you need to eat until you're 80% full and that's it, you know? Thank you, my lovely. If I've put you on the list, let me know. If I haven't, then I will write you down soon after Grace's reading. We're talking about food right now because I'm kind of obsessed with food. Yeah, and food I normally don't want. Yes, that is the same for me as well. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, you eat until you're 80% full. I don't care about that right now. I just want to eat it. I just want to eat everything. Just give me it. I don't care if it's wheat, gluten, sugar, milk. Give me all the things. I don't fucking care. Yeah, it's weird. It's really, really strange. So, girl, Grace, I get you, girl. It is really, really annoying. So, if you are overeating, and possibly that's something that you normally do, I mean, that is a Cancerian trait. Is Cancerians do tend to eat a lot of sugar, and that does tend to be like their addictive qualities, either food or what's the other one? Oh, like overthinking, like overdoing it, like overgiving. That tends to be like quite almost like an addictive thing that they do. Yeah, and my ear is ringing as I said that. I'm like that with sugar, especially chocolate. Oh my gosh, girl, yes, chocolate is the shit. I don't like Cadbury's though. Okay, not to rant, but I hate Cadbury's now. Have you seen what's in it? I tried to melt Cadbury's chocolate the other day to make, what was it? What was I making? Like chocolate nests or something? I don't know what I was making. I couldn't melt the chocolate. It just formed into a goopy, like oily goop. Like it wasn't melted chocolate anymore. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like Cadbury's anymore. It's disgusting. Okay, this is tea. This is what is really good for you, actually. Do you know what? We're talking about it because this is what's good for you. And, I am your reader. So, we're connected, girl. We are connected intuitively. You need some cacao, okay? So what I do is I have a fancy coffee machine. So sorry, it's a bit biased, but you don't have to get the coffee machine. You could just get the milk frother. You can get it cheap in like Aldi or Lidl or Amazon. I have like the Nespresso one. It's really, really good. Thank you, Annie. I will put you on the list. And if you what I do is, right, this is the good recipe. It's a cacao recipe. It's so nice. Best hot chocolate you will ever taste. I use Graham's full fat milk with the golden top. Yeah, use that. Don't use any other stuff because it's all got chemicals in it because they inject it into the cows and it's really sad and it makes you fart and it's just not good. So avoiding the chemicals. We want to make it as authentic as possible because cacao is really good for Cancerians as well because it opens your heart and it makes you really, really like calm and relaxed. It makes you connect to your heart. And do you know what? Once I'm done with this reading, I'm going to make myself cacao because I am wanting that right now. So get a milk frother, turn it on. Actually, put the milk in first. Milk frother. Put the milk inside, right? Put it about that much. So about, I have no idea, 200 milliliters? I don't know. And you put it just above the little twirly thing. Just above that. And then turn it on, and as it's spinning, as it's frothing up the milk, get some cacao, like really, really finely grained cacao, organic if you can. I just get it from Amazon, it's really good. Or you can get it from Tesco's. Scoop it and plop it in there until it starts to go a bit darker, a really nice dark, rich colour. Put some maple syrup and just let it blend. Best hot chocolate you'll ever have in your life. And if you want to be extra fancy, you want to do a little cacao ceremony, put some rose petals on it. Best thing you'll ever have. That is what I highly recommend for you to have, because I think that will really help with your heart. And sometimes when we're going for a lot of heart stuff, we tend to overeat because we're trying to get love towards ourselves. We're like trying to give ourselves love. Yes, maple syrup is so great. Have maple syrup in coffee, in tea, if you normally have like sugar. If you can cut out maple syrup if you can avoid sugar and put maple syrup in its place, you'll be so happy, because you know what that does? It makes all your coffees taste like caramel coffees, and it is literally the best thing ever. I got my man doing it. He loves it, and I love it. Just saying. And as a girlie who cannot hardly have any sugar, otherwise she gets ill, and badly ill as well. Not even just like a little cough. Like I will, So yeah, yeah. Right, next 3 months, my love. Sorry, that was a long-winded answer, but you're one of my faves, so I need to give you all the tea. Oh my gosh, you've got such pretty cards, as always, because you're one of my favorite people to read, because I love Cancerians. Sorry, I'm biased. Right, my lovely. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, this actually is Cancer. I love this. This is ruled by Cancer. You see that? Spirit. This is cute. Kinship. Multiple generations gather around the table. In your mind's eye, imagine your ancestors welcoming you to the table with acceptance. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Whether or not your actual family provides a feeling of belonging, draw strength from your visualization of emotional support and unconditional love. So that's underneath. That's your energy of underneath what's going on. So the next 3 months, we're just going to clarify the ones I've just done. The first one we have is spirituality. The star forms a window into another universe. There is a window opening somewhere in your psyche. Step through and activate your imagination to experience extraordinary dreams, spiritual creativity, and a profound connection with the cosmos. Also unrelated, but I am doing a full moon women's circle online at the end of the month. Anybody is welcome to join. I can send you a link. Just give me an email. It's on my Eventbrite, and I'm doing it at the end of the month. You are welcome to join. I feel like that would be really good for you to kind of connect with other women and just be in that kind of energy. So I will, if you would like to, just let me know. Of course, you don't have to, but if it draws you, then give me a message or an email, and I'll send you the link. And anybody else who's interested in online women's circle, I do physical ones, but I occasionally do online ones too. And we do a little bit of yoga, we do meditations, I pull some cards, and it's really just like getting you to come into your feminine energy and just feeling together and just closeness. So if you're interested in that, it'll be like this, it'll be like a Zoom call. So yes, if you're interested, give me an email. This is my email, Victoria here to inspire @gmail.com, and I will send you the link to my Eventbrite. And it's not going to be a lot of money either. It's just to pay for my services and yeah, just my time really. Okay, my lovely. Sorry, got distracted, but definitely I highly recommend the Women's Circle if you're interested. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You literally are going into something brand new. Do you mind? This is the first month. This is, fuck off. Sorry, this fly is really bugging me. September, October, November. So we're looking at September. First of all, you have the Wheel of Fortune and spirituality. There's a lot of things that you physically cannot see yet. You see she's here. She's got a blindfold on. I have like nudity. I'm going to get demonetized for that. Yeah, she has a blindfold on. So at the moment, you can't really see what's going on, but you're stepping into something brand new. And you are feeling like you don't really know what's going on, but there's a lot of change for you. So you've got literally the second month, you've got change. The third month, you've got evolution. So the next month, you have a lot of new opportunities. You're going to get a lot more emails, a lot more communication back and forth. There are things that are going to be in the works. There might not be anything that starts in September. I think they're going to start in October. but there is lots of things happening. So it could be like interviews, like we want you to come in for this or sign up to this, that sort of thing. Change. Tumbling down a hill. Let yourself be carried by forces beyond your control. Experience exciting new ideas and perspectives. Innovate and find your inner rebellion. What unique approach can you offer that no one else could? And this is Uranus, which makes sense. 8 of coins. So this is to do with you building something brand new. You've never done this before. This is you stepping into a brand new version of yourself. So it could be something to do with your job of teaching. It could be to do with you coming into your own, like you're starting to see yourself actually going into new, like new places sort of thing. Do you think you're into Italy? Yes. I don't know if it's going to be yet, but it feels to me like you need to get the right opportunity. So that's going to be like a completely separate message, I think. I don't think that's going to be within the next 3 months. But it is something to do with money. But this is underneath the deck. So this is a new energy. I think it's going to be, I can't remember if you're 26 or 20. Are you 26? Because I'm hearing when you're 27. Something like that. Yeah. That's going to be possibly when you move. It feels to me like it doesn't matter where you are. So it might be you do it online, but you do it for Italian students sort of thing. Does that make sense? But you are going to move there at some point, 100%. I'm not sure where. I think it's going to be when you're 27. It could be literally when you're just 27. So in June? I'm not sure when your birthday is. Sorry, I don't know if it's June or July. I should do like a birth chart reading for you or something because I feel like that could be handy for you. All right, so September, October, November. Evolution. A seed pod uses the wind to travel further afield and increases chances of finding fertile ground. Evolution can be practical. Minor changes can add up. What small useful habits can you put in place? This is to do with you moving then. So there's definitely there's a lot of changes, a lot of shifting. Physically shifting, it does feel like that, but it feels like one thing at a time. So it's like get the interview, get the correct job, get all the qualifications, get yourself in the right thing. I think I said to you about an app, like teaching on an app could be something like that. Just getting you in the right place. And that's going to be when things start. It's kind of like me being on YouTube. You know, I personally don't really like being on other platforms. They're okay, but they don't make me feel super as comfortable as YouTube does. So it could be like a certain app, a certain website, a certain company, that type of thing. So either way, you've got a lot of change, and connecting with yourself spiritually is going to be really good for you. This is the next 3 months. Okay. All right. Let's give you one more card about that. Actually, let's give you a general card, and then I'll have a look at your next question. You know what's so funny is moths have been coming up for me. An ending. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to take a photo of that because they're literally a moth that landed on me today. I'm going to read what that means later for myself because honestly, I don't know what's going on. So the next 3 months. Oh, beautiful. This is a stunning card. Happiness underneath the deck. The Ladybug and Sweet Pea. Happiness. I'm hearing that song. How do I sing it? I don't know what song that is. Oh, isn't it Happiness? Is it called Happiness? Happiness song. Alexis Jordan, Happiness. That's your song to listen to. He goes, ha, 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 ha. I'm pretty sure it starts off like that. Okay. Modest fortitude. I have no idea what that means. Do we have my deck? Oh, I have the book. Well, that's handy. Okay. We'll just channel them. Okay, so what I feel is we have the horse and the bluebell. This is to do with you really focusing practically on how you can get your job going and realizing that you deserve and are allowed to be seen as being out there. So it's okay for you to be seen by people. It's okay for you to be noticed, to inquire, to email people, to ask. Like, be noticed. It's okay. Like, don't be modest about it. Don't be like, oh no, it's okay, I'm not going to ask. Like, ask, girl. Like, get used to asking, get used to putting yourself in positions where you're just a little bit out of your comfort zone or a lot out of your comfort zone. This is a really good time to get out of your comfort zone when you feel like you want to as well. Look up the spiritual meaning of bluebells as well. Okay. Yeah, it is it's like a very changeable time for you at the moment. It's like I can feel it all happening underneath the surface, but it doesn't mean you can't make the physical moves. If you get an intuitive down, like, oh, like I could apply for this app, or just looking online for jobs, or whatever it is for you, it's like it's a happened circumstance sort of thing. So you see it on like Facebook or something like that. Okay. Can you ask your guides what food I need to eat more of and less of as I want to become more healthy? So obviously chocolate. And do you know what chocolate is? It's trash. Because chocolate is not cacao. Cacao is what's in chocolate, but chocolate is very manipulated. Like, if you're going to eat chocolate, have cacao, have like a hot chocolate drink, but cacao, not actual chocolate. You need to eat more peas. That's really random. And sweet corn. Peas, sweet corn, and is it broccoli and pineapple? Those 4 are good for you to have. You need like things with like little like turrets on it. So like you got the stem, then you got the little thing on top. So that cauliflower, broccoli, that sort of thing. Greenery. You need more greenery, definitely. I said that really sassily. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm seeing you drinking a mango and pineapple smoothie. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's really good for your solar plexus and your sacral and your skin. Biotin. I am not a doctor, but I see you taking biotin. Maybe for your hair, could be for your skin. Mainly get it as organic as possible. Lambert's is a really good company to get pill form stuff from. They only do the UK. I don't know if they do Ireland, but look them up. It's just Lambert's. LAMBERTS. Is there anything she needs to eat more of? Not really. I'm hearing she's eating quite a lot. She doesn't really need to eat anymore. If anything, she needs to just eat more selectively. She's kind of eating a bit too much of one particular thing. And it looks like to me I'm seeing you eating a lot of crisps, which is fine. That's your diet. I'm not going to judge you. This is just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you eat a lot of crisps. Potatoes really bad for you if you have too much of it, because it's starch. And starch, when it goes into your body, turns into sugar. So your body processes it as, oh, this is sugar. This is not potato. This is not vegetables. So you're eating possibly too many crisps, and that could possibly be the main factor of weight gain. What you could eat more of, I just see what I just said: peas, broccoli, and then all the other ones that I said that I can't remember because I was channeling. I see you taking a tincture as well, like a Batch flower remedy. If you're feeling anxious, I would recommend Batch rescue remedy. That's really, really good. And if you have any questions about any of this, just give me a message on Instagram and I'll send you a link to the things. I'm pretty sure I recommended you this before. Okay, that is your reading. Thank you so much, my lovely. I love your energy so much, and you are such a cutie. Thank you so much for getting a reading again. And supporting me. I really, really appreciate it, as always. You're my fave. Sorry about everyone else, but she's very supportive of my business. So she's my fave, and she's lovely. So thank you so much. I hope that helps. Okay, we're going to read the list. Annie, Brooke, Michelle, Tamara B, Jacqueline, Margarita, Leslie. Okay, we have Megan. Keshona or Kesha. Annie, have you purchased twice? Hang on. Yes, Annie again. And then we have Caitlin and Sherry. Let me know if anyone's missing their question. You're welcome, girl. Thank you so much. I want to heart your little message, but I can't. It won't let me. That's sad. Okay, let's do Annie next. Cleanse my energy. I would love to know if there will be any achievements or changes in my career in the future. And if so, what kind? Thanks. Okay. Yes, there will be lots of changes in your career. Yeah, I think you've outgrown something that is no longer presently needing to be in your energy anymore. I think you've outgrown certain structures. I think you've outgrown certain people. I think you've outgrown the way your routine is and how you're actually functioning in your career and your work. Confirmation. And I'm seeing 333, 535. Like, there's a lot of creative, new, juicy energy coming in. And there's a lot of like creative newness as well. I'm just going to get a cushion for my bootay because my butt is sore. One moment. Okay, that's a lot better. I have like the most gigantic cushion. The most massive cushion on me right now. I'm going to try and wonder if I can stack my card decks and like put my laptop on them, because honestly my laptop really needs to be higher. Sorry guys, just do that. That's not gonna work. Let's try. Oh my gosh. I need a laptop stand. Oh my gosh, okay. Hopefully it won't crash and burn. Okay, a shoebox or a tissue box? I only have a square tissue box. Right, that'll do. We're fine. Okay, I'll just be careful not to like. Oh, okay, it's fine. My neck feels better. That feels a lot better for my neck. I'm like looking straight ahead now. That's a lot better. My bum is cushioned. My neck is feeling better. We're all good here. Thank you, girl, for your advice. All right. What change in your career? Yes, so creativity. You're in a creative career. Perfect. Love it. So that is great. Any changes in my career in the future? If so, what kind? Or books? That's a good point. I have DVDs that I could use. If I run out of ideas, I'll just get my DVDs and I'll stack them on that. If you fall over, which you're not actually, no, we're fine. It's not gonna fall over. Okay, let's see what changes in the future. Lovely. You are going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel determined. You are going to feel inspired. And I think you're going to also feel really accepted. I think you're going to feel like you belong there, which is really great. What are you doing, by the way? If you don't mind me asking, what job is this? I would love to know what job this is. I don't know if this is like a new job that you've got or that you maybe want a different one. Oh, I love that. Oh, an actor. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that for you. Writer and actor is such a cool fucking job. I love that. That's really cool. Okay. Right, so we're looking at opportunities then. That actually helps a lot. So one thing for you to use is your intuition. It's really good to use your intuition when it comes to discerning what jobs are good for you. Be careful, because acting can put you in very dodgy positions, with producers and all that. So just be very careful. I think you feel or are going to feel very satisfied. I think the thing is with you is it's figuring out what sort of things you want to write. And actually recently just had a dodgy producer. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. They're all dodgy because they just love to be dodgy. Yeah, so yeah, be careful with that. Obviously, I don't know where you're from, so just be very careful. I think you're going to be very satisfied. I think next year is going to be when your career blows up more. I think it'll be good to apply for like Netflix and stuff like that. I don't know how you apply for Netflix, but being an extra can be a really good way to get in there. But also to have an online like social media is really good to like show off your skills. But in terms of like achievements, I just see you following a lot of Facebook groups and a lot of companies like Netflix, Amazon, stuff like that. It's really good to be knowing when they're listing. I can't remember how you explain it, but you know what I mean, like listing for new people to be in the film, a casting call. So when you're looking for a casting call, definitely follow a lot of these people as well. Make sure that you're available, that you're there. Yeah, just making sure you're available. I see 2 solid jobs next year. That is possibly Netflix and another big company, not Amazon, but something like that. Like it's a film, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're letting everyone know, like, I'm going to be an extra in, I don't know, the next Lord of the Rings or something. Like it's a big one because they need a lot of extras for it. And you're going to be really, really good at it. It might be like you play a person that dies or something. You're like, oh, that's me. I'm dead in the background. Like it's something like that. Like dead extra or something, you know, like in a war zone, and you like, oh, I'd like dead in the background, something like that. But you get paid quite a bit, so it's fine. But it's like you're there and you're on the set and you're getting used to just like knowing what to do. I couldn't even imagine what you'd need to do. That would just be so wild. But yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I love this. Follow your truth. Focus on optimism, and you may come to believe that anything is possible. We have expansion, which is really, really beautiful. Jupiter. I love that the Jupiter is a balloon as well. It's really cool. So yeah, it's really important to recognize that, to just do jobs that you feel drawn to do. And I know that like acting and work and writing can be really awkward with money, like getting a regular income. But if anything, taking lots of little jobs can be really, really good for your income as well. Like you don't have to take really big jobs. It's okay to do lots of little jobs. If you're working, then you're working, you're getting money. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, as long as it's not dodgy. Like just, you don't need to do that. The Empress, beautiful. So anything where you feel accepted, where you feel comfortable, do not do anything that you're uncomfortable with. Do not do like nude scenes if you don't want to do them. Don't, get people to do things you don't want to do, especially men, when they're trying to get you in the door. Like, oh, if you just do something for me, between my legs, I'll get you as a main character. And something. Just no, don't do that. And then we have the Knight. So there's definitely a lot of like depth that you're dealing with at the moment. We have literally just had the solar eclipse in Leo. So Leo is all about being seen, being out there, shining. That is literally acting. So it could really be affecting your self-esteem. So just letting you know that. And also, I'm getting drawn to like the Knight, but also we have like my moon in the background. Between the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, which is going to be ending, this period will be ending on the 28th of August. After that, you're going to feel a lot better. There's a lot of I'm hearing insecurity around immaturity. Like, there's an immature part of you that is scared that it's like, oh, if I'm not being seen, then I'm not good enough. Girl, that's literally how I've been feeling. So that is what I'm picking up that you're dealing with. And writing, I'm not too sure about that. If anything, I just feel as being creative as being incubated as possible, like in your own little energy. And then other than that, acting is more important right now. Writing is more of a personal thing. And that will be like later on that you possibly write a book or release poetry or something like that. But that's not really the most important thing right now. It's really like your acting is more important, I feel. But writing can be a personal thing as well. So whatever you enjoy it, and that is what you are meant to be doing. Yeah, so that's your reading, my love. I hope that resonates. Okay, so we have Brooke is next. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for getting a reading. Right, let's have a look at Brooke. I don't know about you guys, but my energy's just been feeling really, really sensitive. Like sometimes I'm really, really good at just doing loads and loads of readings. I'm like, yeah. Today I'm like lagging. I'm lagging a bit. Not I don't want to do them. That's the annoying part. Like I really want to do these readings, but my energy's like lagging. You know what I mean? I don't know what is going on. I feel very sensitive. Does anyone else feel very sensitive at the moment? Okay. Any advice for the rest of the year for Brooke? Okay. Right, let's do your reading. Any advice for the rest of the year for Brooke? Okay. Right. You need to protect your peace. Brooke, you need to protect your peace. Your peace, like my energy, can get kind of invaded. Like you need to protect your peace very much so. It's really, really important. Yeah, I really feel for you. It's important for you to understand like your energy can get probed kind of easily at the moment. So in terms of the rest of the year, you're feeling quite like incubated. You're feeling quite like you need a lot of privacy or you need a lot of intimacy, or like it's like you're incubating, you're in your little hermit mode, and that is making you feel like, well, nothing's happening. But it's because you're going through a lot of changes and there's a lot of parts of you that are coming together that have been scattered for quite a long time, that haven't really been integrated. And this is causing you to feel uncomfortable in your confidence. It's causing you to feel like you don't know what to do with yourself. So this is actually your body getting you confronting with raw parts of you that you haven't really established for many, many years. It could be anything from your self-esteem, self-love, play, creativity, anything like that. And this year, you're going actually towards your confidence. That's why you're having to really look at parts of you that are preventing you from being confident. And it's helping you to be more and more and more and more relaxed. And there's some things in this year that you're going to be kind of confused, thinking like, is this going to work out? And you might have a lot of disappointments this year, but the disappointments are the rejection. Okay, so the rejection is saying like, you're not meant to have this because it's just not good for you. Like you're only meant to have certain things, because if you were to have these opportunities, they're half-assed opportunities anyway, and you deserve much more. God is like protecting you from like half-assed effort, because your next phase of your life this year is you becoming much more of a stronger, emotionally stronger individual, and you're able to then go into new rooms and new jobs and new career endeavors that allow you to be more open, more vulnerable, and more like, I'm here I am type of thing. And that's basically what's going on this year. It's confusing, doesn't make a lot of sense, but there has been lots of disappointments this year. Yeah, and I understand that. I've been feeling like that a lot too. I've definitely been feeling like that with my work as well in some areas. So yeah, jobs and friendships. Yeah, mine's with my job as well. So I really understand that, and that can be really, really confusing. So yeah, it's very, very confusing. Just okay. Right, so the High Priestess, lovely. So you are, as a part of you, it's very cheeky, and she wants to come out and play. She wants to come out. She wants to be more playful. She's like, I'm here, girl. You're just scared of her letting her be here. You're scared of allowing her to be free, because what this does is it makes you feel vulnerable. It makes you feel like, well, I can't play. How can I play if I'm feeling vulnerable? Well, it's because it needs to come out. Because this time, especially with this Leo energy, it literally represents play and creativity, is wanting to come out, but she's scared because every time she has come out, maybe you've been rejected, maybe you've been shat on or something, like maybe you've done artwork and you've shown your mum and she says, wow, that's awful, or something like that. Like that's your cheeky little playful version of you that you're like, I don't want to get her out. And that's what you're working through right now. So your energy is the High Priestess. This is to do with how you are as a woman. This is you and your creativity and your precious, beautiful feminine energy that you're trying not to hide, okay? And this year is about you finding people who align with you. You don't have to force yourself to be around. You don't have to pretend like you genuinely like them, or you're not shoving yourself into rooms where people are not appreciating you. It could be opportunities that you're feeling like, okay, well, just checking if you got my email. If they got your email and they replied, just leave it. Like the opportunity will come when you're actually going into a new space and people actually want you for you and your services or whatever you're offering. Like that is going to come towards you, and any job opportunities that you are not getting, they will come to you. All right. So in terms of work, that is going to change. Let's get you a timing. I'm going to have to get myself some caffeine in a minute because the girl is lagging. Virgo season is going to be so good for you in your work. September. Okay, September, and when Virgo season starts. When does Virgo season start? 22nd? No. 22nd of August it starts, I'm pretty sure. Is that right? 22nd of August to the 22nd of September. I'm pretty sure that's Virgo season. So yeah, this is this Empress energy again. So Virgo season is going to be really good for your productivity, working on perfectionism, and your work and just career in general. Okay, Virgo season. And Capricorn season. Patience, wisdom, and practicality, not being overly cautious and having fun. Not being overly cautious and having fun, girl. Preach it to the choir. Okay, preach it to the choir. Also, I feel drawn to tell you as well, I am doing an online women's circle at the end of the month. If you'd like to join in, it's a circle I run in person, but I do the occasional online one. If you'd like to join in, give me an email and I will send you the link to doing the circle. I can't remember how much I'm charging, but just check it out if you feel inspired to do so. But yeah, that's what I feel for you. I don't feel like there's anything that you need to worry about. If there's anything you worry about, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like you don't need to worry about it. We have this. Oh my gosh, this is so accurate for you. The storm. Literally, you're in the storm. Just chill with it. Just chill in the storm. This is happening for a reason. We have the devil underneath. Yes, there's a lot of fears that are coming out because you are having to be so still. You're like, I don't know what's going on. Literally, I get you. I get you so badly. That is my email. If you want me to email you the link to my online women's group, I'm going to get a drink. BRB, and I'll be back to do Michelle's reading. Okay, BRB. Yeah, there's a lot of worrying at the moment. And a lot of people are going through that energy as well. It's so confusing. Honestly, I don't understand what's going on. I'm in a lot of fluids at the moment. Oh my gosh. I have never been this dehydrated in a reading. There's some eclipse energy going on, girl. I'm having a naughty sugary drink because your girl needs the caffeine. Yeah, what a great excuse to have caffeine. I love coffee, but I'm having a Pepsi Max instead. Oh, that's good. That's good. Excuse me. Okay. Right. Who have we got next? Michelle. Okay, I'm going to update the list. Okay. And then we'll see who else is on here. Thank you everyone for coming on, by the way. I really appreciate you. As always, as I always say, I appreciate you. And I really appreciate you all so much for coming on here, getting a reading, just listening. It means a lot to me. Adding to the chat, talking to each other, doing whatever you want to do. Girl, I appreciate it. I've ended a comic cycle and suddenly tarot readings are not resonating anymore. I don't know how to move forward and I'm freaking out. Girl, let's have a chat about that. So, go. It's okay. The tarot readings will not resonate with you. Tarot readings will resonate with your energy where you're at, right? Sometimes you're not meant to know. Sometimes you are meant to know. That's just how it is. Tarot is literally just a tool. It's a tool to help you where you're going to go. It's not the answer to everything, right? It's not meant to tell you everything. There is a car that's speeding so fast right now. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm a lady. I'm not meant to burp in front of people. I'm a lady. I'm an innocent woman. I don't burp or fart. That is disgraceful. That's disgraceful. Anyway, you'll get a better position soon, so don't settle. I know that source will bless you. Oh, that's so cute. Also going through something similar, so be okay. Girl, we're all going through this at the moment. It's scary. If you keep doing you, it'll work out. Girl, that's so cute. Thank you. That I'm gonna take that on as my message as well. That's so sweet. I love that. What a pretty name as well. Mystical High Priestess. What a lovely name. Okay, Michelle. Yes, thank you so much for that lovely message. I'm sure Brooke would really appreciate that. And it's lovely when you guys talk to each other. Isn't that so cute? I love that. You guys are adorable. So cute. Okay. Michelle, my girl, Michelle. Reading, please, near future, whatever my guys want me to know. Let's go. Let's go. My girl, Michelle, can love these cards. Let's go. My girl, Michelle. This isn't the right deck, is it? Or is it? Is this the right deck? It's not. They're not giving me a card. It's not the right deck. Okay. Right, slow down. That's the message I'm getting. Slow down. Grab the wall. Gas pedal. Gas pedal. The girl has had a tiny bit of sugar and now she's off the effing wall. Slow down. Grab the wall. Listen to that song and just twerk it out, because girl, I feel like you need that energy. But you need to slow down and grab the wall. Slow down. Grab the wall. You really need to slow down though. Like, your body's telling you to slow down. If you don't want to slow down, you have a lot of energy, because I've been doing that. Like, externally, God's like, slow down. But internally, I'm like, oh, no, fucking go. So one thing I've really been doing a lot is running. Physical exercise is really good when I'm getting agitated, but also this is your body clearing stuff out. It's you saying, I'm done, I want to clear out. Something new is on its way. So we have, I'm just going to shut my blinds and I'll be back. It's actually getting darker earlier, which is, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I hate it. It's making me sad. Okay. Beginnings, freedom, evolution. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm same. I'm exactly the same, in that same boat. Okay, beginnings. We have a new beginning is happening. You are working through limitations of yourself, and that's why it's very stressful. God, like for a lot of us, he's putting us in this stagnation energy. Ooh, you have the moth too. Well, obviously, you're girl, you come back for readings a lot because you're amazing. And your energy obviously likes my energy. So a moth landed on my boob today while I was on a run. And I've been getting moths everywhere. And I was like, okay, what does moths mean? I think it's about getting out of a dark situation, but this is also to do with an ending. Yeah. So there is, at the end of the deck, we have ending. And then at the start of the deck, we have beginnings. So there is literally an old version of you that's dying out. That's why it's so uncomfortable, because you're just like, I'm ready to fly free. Okay. Do you need to find bigger adventures or a new life philosophy? Are there limitations on your freedom that need to be acknowledged? So I don't feel like it's anything in particular. It might be like health related, but it feels to me like you're being prepared to find out a new path for yourself. Like you're finding out this path right now mentally. And we have evolution as well. So there's definitely this sense of freedom, flying free, newness, becoming something new. And in terms of like your near future, it feels to me like you are, you're ending something to become somebody new. And it's taking a lot of strength from you because you're just so done. Like, I totally get this. This is exactly what I've been feeling as well. And you're just over it. You're just like, I just want to move forward. The energy that I'm getting is you are going to get it done. So whatever you're working on, whether it's career, could be an identity shift, you're going to get there and you're going to get to the end of it and you're going to figure out what went on. You don't need to know exactly what you need to do, but one thing that's really happening here is you're having a lot of boundaries. Like you are saying no to a lot more things. You're not letting people in your house as much. You're not letting people call you up at random times as much or text you. There is a new job coming as well. I feel there's a new job coming for a lot of you guys as well, who are watching this. This is a collective thing. And you're forging yourself into somebody new, which is why it's really uncomfortable. Would love a new job. Yeah, I think that's on its way. It really is. This is the thing that's happening, and this has happened to myself as well. It's like we're being chipped away slowly because we're being created into something new, but actually chipping away makes us feel worse about ourselves because it's like we're ending old parts of us and we need the new part, but the new part hasn't formed yet. It's kind of like when a man is carving a statue, like a stone statue, and he's like clicking away at the stone. And that in itself means that parts of yourself are dying off, but the new you hasn't formed yet. The new statue isn't perfect yet. So it's like it can feel like nothing is happening, but what's happening is change. But it's like your energy field, your spiritual side is changing, which is why it's so frustrating because physical stuff is not physically happening yet. We'll get some timing for you and we'll get a couple more tarot cards. Annoying as it is, you are being asked to be adaptable, which is, I hate that, but it's true. Scorpio season is going to be really good for you for career. And Let me get another timing. And within about 2 months, okay, Scorpio season, and within about 2 months, there is going to be some big shifts. Okay, September looks good for a lot of people, so I think September is going to be really good for you as well. 666, the spiritual number, not the naughty number, is a really good number for you to focus on. So look up that for your angel number. Yeah, the storm. You are going through the storm. You are feeling dragged down, and that's okay. It doesn't feel okay, but it is okay. Your message is to slow down, grab. Yeah, slow down. And there is something building here. There is something building. But this new opportunity is going to come when you're genuinely ready for it, which is really annoying. But it is going to come in. It's not too long now. It really isn't. But you're being formed into a new version of yourself. This new version of yourself is going to find this new job. You are also being aware of where you're becoming aware of where things aren't equal for you, where you're just feeling knackered and so tired. One thing I just really feel is really good for you to do is meditate, or pray, just to calm your energy down through this process, because the worst thing you want to do is torture yourself that you're not getting anywhere, because you go, I'll do that and it's not good for me, but I'm good at it because I'm used to doing it. Oh, I love that. I love praying at the beach. It's so calming. Yeah, I listen to gospel music when I'm at the beach. Sometimes it's AI music, which I'm not happy about that, but they're great. If it wasn't AI, I'd still listen to it. But some of them are really good. They are mostly real people. Oh, that's nice. Recognize your process, no matter how big. Besides, take time to add a dash of fun while also reflecting on things to attract something better. That's so cute. Thank you so much for that message. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. And there's 2 jobs that you're going to be looking into. Okay. Got the 2 of coins. It's 2 jobs that you're going to be seeing, and you're going to be thinking, which one do I want? Which one feels right? That's going to be between September and October, which is Scorpio season. Yeah. Let's get you one last message. What does Michelle's guides, and possibly God, if he wants to come in, want to give us a message? Because when I channel God, it can be really big. So I don't tend to channel him too much, but he's always around. Of course, he's always around. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. God is saying, he's also saying to me, he's saying, as a little message for you, nothing too heavy, write to me. He's saying, write to me. So if you have a journal, if you have a notebook, write messages to God. Just talk to him. Write to him. You can write a story of what you would like in your future. He's saying, just write to me your queries or your worries, and be honest, be brutally honest, be really, really honest. Maybe things that you would never say to anyone, be brutally honest, and step into your power. That's what you're being asked to do. That's why it's so uncomfortable, because you've not really used this for a very long time, or maybe you're not used to using it. And then you have trust, all will be well. Yeah. Beautiful. And you're having to feel a lot as well, which is basically what I'm going through as well, which is not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, it's funny that you pray when you're at the beach, because I love doing that too. Yeah, beautiful. I am going to be putting up on my Instagram about my online women's group as well, if you want to join in. I need to stop drinking so quickly. I'm so thirsty. Slow down. Grab the well. Yes, my love. That's a bop. I love a good hoe song. Slow down. Grab the well. Gas pedal. Gas pedal. Okay, why will PayPal not let me log in? What? Why not let me log in to my own PayPal? Why are you being weird? Please check your information. Girl, I've just been logging in for the past hour. What is going on? Why are you being a bum hole? Wow. Forgot to turn my internet on. Wow. Okay. I'm a bit embarrassed about that. Whoopsies. I'm like, oh my gosh, PayPal, you suck. And I'm literally like, I haven't got my Wi-Fi on. That's so funny. Thank you so much, Ali. That's so nice. Thank you. All right. Tamara, my girl Tamara, let's do your reading, girl. Okay, girl, you're still struggling with this job, girl. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Thank you so much, Ali. That actually means so much to me. I've been really struggling with my channel, like wondering what I want to do with it. I think, yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but we're going to have some changes at some point. Like a lot of people going through a lot of changes. But while you're on here, everyone, if you have suggestions about the sort of things that you would like me to do on my channel, please let me know, because I'm thinking either to make a completely new one and just completely move everyone over to that, or I do some like different content. I'm not too sure, because my views have been very, very low, and it makes me not want to upload, basically. Yeah, but I'm doing a lot of changes. There's some changes coming. Feel in the water. You know what I mean? The water. I sounded Australian then. Australian. In the water. What's going on? Sorry. Sorry for anyone who's Australian. Can you please tell me something about our work job situation, whatever you can see about it? Okay, my lovely. Let's do that. What deck do we want? We need to cleanse first. Okay. Job situation. Let's see. Oh, did you hear my neck click then? A lot of pressure in my neck at the moment. Need to ask my mans for a massage. It's coming. It's coming. I heard this like... I don't know where I got that. Oh, you're Capricorn, makes sense. Right, so I'm seeing this like I have to do everything a certain... Do you mind? I have to do everything a certain way. Like I have to do... Oh, my arm looks really ripped. I have to do everything a certain way. I have to... The way I do my routines, the way I approach everything, it has to be perfect. It has to be on point. And it's like, it's stressing you out. Like it's making you feel crap, right? So how do we release that? Is you need to just talk it out more, whether to your friends, whether to yourself. Literally just verbalize it. Just get it out. Like literally verbalize it. Yeah, because it's really important for you to tell people, like, and just release the pressure, because you are such a perfectionist, which is exactly what I'm going through too. Okay. So you got number 8. Believe completely in your impending success. The number is a sign to remind yourself there are only lessons and blessings in life, and gratitude for both is key. So often in life, mistakes or setbacks are simply stepping stones. Contemplate what gratitude means to you. Affirm, I am exactly where I need to be. And you're ruled by Saturn, so you are really hard on yourself. And Saturn is the old man of the planets, and old men, they don't fuck around. So it's really about like, you don't always have to be responsible all the time. Part of you is angry because you think you're being irresponsible. That's not actually what's going on. You are allowed to be in an in-between, right? This is just you being a human being. So you are going to find the job that you want, right? You're going to find the job that you want, and I don't know exactly the timing. They're not giving it to me, but we do have the number 8, so it could be by the end of this month, right? By August, the 8th month. And I think, oh, can you see that's like a timer as well? It's like a sand timer on the picture. So it's like you're staring at the sand timer waiting for it to change. Girl, I feel the exact same way. And I'm annoyed that you haven't got this job yet. I'm annoyed for you, actually. Friday, you could get your job on a Friday. And I think you have absolutely nothing to worry about. What I feel is this is exactly what everyone's going through right now. Okay, so you're not on your own. And I think there's going to be some changes happening. So let's get some more cards and we'll just clarify what's going on for you. Perfect. You're going to get the job, right? You are so bored. You are so bored. You are so tired of waiting, right? Harvest season is most likely going to be by the job that appears. Please tell me when you get this job. Please tell me, because I want to know as well. I need to know. You are constantly looking at job websites. That's fine. Keep doing that. You're not going to miss it. It's kind of like when I was looking for a house. It was so frustrating. I hated it. But then I eventually found the house that I wanted because I had to be in the right area. So for you, it could be the right area of a job, of work that you're looking at. It could be you need to maybe stretch your net a bit wider and look at different types of accounting, or possibly, I can't remember what jobs you were looking for. I think it was it accounting? But yeah, so if you're feeling crushed by boredom or becoming overwhelmed, it's time for a reset. Use the gift of Gemini, curiosity, learning, and connection to find a new perspective. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. What's happening is you're not in the right place yet. It's kind of like they're showing me it's similar to what I went through, where it's like you're not literally in the right place, like emotionally, spiritually, whatever God has like got planned for you. And it's almost like he's showing me I've not finished setting up your tent yet. So, when you're like building a tent and you know, maybe you're like really tired and you're just watching this tent being built, you just want to lie down and sleep. Like if you're going camping, it's kind of that feeling of like hurry up. Like I just want to sleep, or I just want this food to be cooked. It's that feeling of like, you know what you're going to get. You're waiting for it. You're just so irritated. I feel exactly the same way. But you have adventure, which is beautiful. Move out your comfort zone into uncharted territory. I think you're going to find the right job at the right time. It literally is a timing thing for you. I genuinely feel like when God is ready for you to move, you will move. It's like when I met my man. Like I had no control of when I was going to meet him. Girl, I was single for 10 fucking years. I wouldn't have chosen that, but God was like, you're not ready yet, girl. Obviously, I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. You know what I mean? So it's like, it has to be a divine timing, which is so frustrating, which means you get really bored. But it means that this plant is not fully ready yet. And you just have to sit in it. You just have to be okay with it. You just have to, like, not be hard on yourself. Sometimes when we're practical, like you are, we struggle to connect with our heart. We struggle to connect with our emotions. We struggle to just listen. Yeah, we have the Devil, the 10 of coins, and the 7 of coins. So it's like you're just waiting and sitting and waiting, and you're going to get there. The 10 of coins is a really good card, by the way. You're going to get the harvest. But for some reason, God is confronting us with a lot of our fears at the moment. I don't know why. Do you know what? I think I know what it is. It's kind of like, I don't know what this means, but he's telling me when soldiers, before they go into battle, is they go through like a process, and they go through like this process of being like basically battered the shit out of before going into a war zone. It's either like the sergeant's really hard on them, or they go through drills and stuff like that. And it's almost like you're being prepared for the next phase by dealing with your fears, because maybe those fears are holding you back from this new phase. Now, I don't know personally, but this is what I'm hearing. And it's like you are being asked to just sit with your heart. Okay, just sit with your heart and just know that you are loved. Like, this is all you can do right now, because it's as frustrating as it is. You're not going to get the wrong job. As soon as you get it, you're going to be flying off, like a lot of us will. We're all going to be so happy because we finally get the job that we want. We finally get the clarity that we want, and that's what's going to happen. At the moment, you're balancing fear and a fear of failure as well. Part of you is like, I can't fail, but you're not failing anything. You're just not there yet. It's kind of like, would I have wanted me to wait 3 years to get a house? No. but I didn't know where I was living. And also my house that I was moving into wasn't available for me to even move into yet until I went there. And in August, students that go in this town had to move out at that particular time for that place to be available, because students, a lot of them are foreign students, so a lot of them go home in summertime. So that house was then available because they would have finished their degree and they would be going home. And that's when it was available to me. Your job probably isn't available because that person hasn't been let go yet. Or that person hasn't retired yet. You know what I mean? That's your message. Also, girl, as I've said to some other girlies on here, if you want to join in on my online circle, which I know you were talking about it, if you want to join in, then it's on Eventbrite. So I can send you the link as well. If I forget, just give me a message and I'll send you the link. But I'll be putting up on my Instagram and my YouTube as well, and try and get people to come on to my online women's group. So yeah, feel free to come on. I'd love to have you on there. And anyone who wants to join my women's group, I'm just on Eventbrite. I'm just called Victoria the Psychic, the Sisters Circle on Eventbrite. But if you are curious, give me an email. And I will, I can put it on. Actually, I'll put it on the chat as well while we're here. Sandra and Corinne. Okay. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll put it on the chat. So if anyone wants to join in on my women's circle, then I'll put it on the chat. I have one in person, but obviously a lot of you guys won't be able to do that. So this is going to be Friday, the 28th of August. So if anyone, can I not put it on there? Is it too long? Ugh, the link is too long. That's so annoying. Hang on. Let me do a shorter link. There we go. Right, online women's group. If anyone wants to join, then I'll put that there. Okay, you are welcome, girl. Thank you so much for coming on. We've got Jacqueline next. Yes. How do I find my purpose, and what can I do to speed up the process? Thank you for the effort you put into this reading. Thank you so much. So this is the sort of thing I was talking about with Tamara. Jacqueline, this is literally what I was talking about. It's like this feeling of like not knowing what the F you're doing. Same. Okay, let's have a look at your purpose. Let's see what your purpose possibly involves. I'll try my best. You're ready. Love that, girl. Yeah. You're ready. Okay, let's see. I'll try my best. One thing, this is so random, but hairdressing. I'm getting hairdressing or something to do with the head or hair. Head massage, Reiki, hairdressing. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Okay, so this is random. I was hoping to get a star sign. Oh, Cancer. Okay, so Cancerian. So it could be a job to do with being intuitive, compassionate to others, trusting your gut, watch out for meaningful coincidences and setting boundaries. Focus on inner peace, not others' expectations. Okay, that's something to focus on. Yeah, that's one thing I'm picking up on. We have Saturday and Wednesday, so these could be days to just like be aware of. We have the number 5, and we have the month of November. Okay. Celebrate the miracle of change. With every ending, there's a new beginning. Life is a spiral where each day you can know yourself better. Do not fear change. Embrace it. Rise above any unsettling feelings and see the bigger picture. It is an opportunity to learn, grow, and be reborn. The stunning yellow of topaz reminds us there is always light at the end of any tunnel. So November is going to be really good for you in terms of your job and your career. Okay. And with number 5, which says, expand your horizons with new experiences. I am expansive, evolving, and deserving. I love that. That's your quote. I am expansive, evolving, and deserving. Love that. Right. So this is to do with your ideas. So focus on the way you talk and treat yourself. Stop sacrificing what you feel is right for you. This isn't selfish. This is personal evolution. So when it comes to your actual purpose, I feel like your purpose is to do with caring, but not caring in a way where you have to basically abandon yourself. You are coming into something really, really beautiful. This is your awakening. This is your evolution. This is your new transformative version of you, Jacqueline. This is like a new transformational version of you. So this is like you 2.0 type of thing. It's like this like life purpose. It feels to me like it's to do with caring for others, but you're not sacrificing yourself. I think it's to do with your purpose is going to be, you're going to feel like your purpose is, it's going to feel fulfilling. I've heard that my purpose has to do with healing others. I think it's to do with that as well. And I was getting that as well. I saw you doing healing circles. I also do that in my work. So that's really cool. I do crystal healing. Are you local? I don't think you are local, are you? No, you're not local. If you're ever in Scotland, I do crystal healing. And come to one of my circles, that'd be really cool. Okay. So you are dealing with standing in the spotlight. Being playful will bring you to your purpose. You're here to enlighten people, to bring beauty. I think your purpose is masseuse, but healing people as well. It could be, it feels like a massage, but it's a healing massage or something. It's like a spiritual massage. It makes people feel beautiful about themselves. It could be a certain part of the body that you like to massage. It could be the arms, the head, the face, the hair, something like that. And it's to do with you bringing beauty into people's lives. Next vacation will be in Scotland. Got it. Yes. This is tourist season though. So I would recommend like not tourist season. So like don't come between July and August if you don't like crowds. But yeah, intuitive massage. Yeah, I do feel that actually. So at the moment you are experiencing insecurity. Trust that real self-expression will help you to shift this feeling. Okay. If your enjoyment quotient has been low, let your inner child lead the way. What does beauty mean to you? How much does the pursuit of beauty guide your actions? I think it's to do with your job is to provide beauty in other people. It's kind of similar, partly what I do. Like, so in my work, I love including beauty in what I do. So like with my cards, they always have to be like really pretty. Like that's just how I love to express myself. I love things that are really pretty and Venusian. So that's your energy. Yours is a physical manifestation of that. You help people to feel beautiful. It could be color matching. You help people to color match. It could be you're a personal shopper. You are a stylist. You are a home interior design. Does that make sense? So it's something to do with the home. It's healing. It could be feng shui. It could be bringing feng shui into people's home. It could be showing people how to move around their certain objects in their house. It could be clearing, house clearing, like spiritual house clearing, like releasing ghosts from people's houses. It's something to do with like bringing in a healing, beautifying energy. That's what I'm feeling. And the number 5, look up the number 5. The number 5 is creative. It's heartfelt. It comes from the heart. Also, when you do this job, you wear glasses. I don't think you wear glasses all the time, but I'm seeing you're saying, let me put on my glasses. You know what I mean? Like that's your sign that you're getting into work mode is you put your glasses on because you look really profesh. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well. I have my work glasses as well. These are not even real glasses. They're blue light glasses, but they're my work glasses, and I feel like I'm working when I put on my my glasses. But it's nice to know that everyone's in the same boat with work though, because I'm exactly the same. With my YouTube channel and everything, I just feel so like confused. So I'm really glad that we're all in the same boat here. Yeah, put on your glasses. Exactly. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I hope that helps. I gave you a few ideas. Yay, it's helping. That's a few ideas. Whatever you think, oh yeah, I could do that. That's your sign, okay? If you're thinking, nah, then it's not any of those things, all right? So I hope that resonates to some extent. Right, we're going to do Margarita now. I got into crime scene cleaning. Maybe I need to branch out more. Oh my gosh, that's so random. That's not what I was thinking, but yeah, I mean, sure. I don't know. I think if you don't want to do it anymore, then doing something different would be quite interesting for you. I feel like all questions resonated to some degree. Good, because I feel like that's what I was feeling as well. I think a lot of us need the clarity that we're not alone. Okay. Right. This is the same energy again from Jacqueline. Yeah, exactly. So it's that same energy of that like job confusion. And yeah, it's just this really weird energy of just confusion. Yeah, it's like this confusion feeling in work and just not knowing where you're going, which is what Jacqueline is feeling as well. Oh, sorry, Margarita. My bad. Just did Jacqueline. Margarita. So, okay. I'm co-owner in my job, but I feel very lost, overlooked, and stuck in a rut. Will things move forward? How do I improve? Okay. Too many cards. Okay. Right. First question. Okay. Why are my messages not coming up? It's weird. Oh, weird technology stuff going on today. Okay. Right. Well, Margarita's reading. Sorry if it's not. Oh, there we go. Have a good sleep, Jacqueline. I hope you have a lovely sleep. I need to sleep soon as well. It's getting close to my bedtime. Girl, my bedtime. Okay, right. Margarita, you've got beautiful, beautiful messages. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. The first card, Ace of Pentacles, showing that we are focused on work and we are literally right there. Okay, we're literally right there focused on it. We have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups, right? You are... Oh, sorry. I'm trying to burp into the microphone. Will things move forward? How do I improve? I don't want to tell you to like quit your job, but that's what it feels like. Will things move forward? Work through your feelings. That's funny that we've got the word work as well. I think there's a need for you to work through what the feelings are that you're feeling, and stand your ground. I don't see you working there for too much longer. I think you've outgrown it, which is very scary for you. And I wouldn't like wish this upon anyone, but that's what's happening. is people are reacting to your energy because you need to be pushed out, and to be somewhere new adventures and originality. Yeah, exactly. Take a risk, step out your comfort zone. That's what I'm feeling. So I believe in myself and my ability to attract success and happiness. So we have, it says, believe that good things are coming your way and that regardless of what others say, you are always the best judge of what's right for you. And that's exactly what I'm feeling like. You are having this weird relationship with your co-workers. And, right, okay. So what are your options? You want to kind of figure out what your options are. At the end of the day, like, if you can't work with this with your family, you can't work with your family. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, family can sometimes only get you so far. I think the best thing for you to do is be honest with where you are. And I think for you is like, okay, I'm going to give you a few options. Now, I don't know what your situation is exactly. Is there a way you can sell up? Is there a way you can transfer it to another family member? Can you possibly take on less work? Can you possibly have another role in the job? If not, then I think there's going to be a new job that you do that separates your time and energy from being around your family so much. So you're still the co-owner, but you transfer your duties onto another person, and then you're working somewhere else. It could be that maybe you need to work in somewhere different. Maybe you need to change up your location. Maybe you need to locate somewhere new. I don't know, obviously, what the situation is. But you're not wrong. Like, I genuinely feel like if you're feeling overlooked and stuck in rut, that's true. That's what's happening. So for you, you've got a lot of ideas, and that's being overlooked because most likely someone is very stubborn in your family, like possibly your dad, grandpa, something like that. It's definitely a male. Good brother. It's giving. I don't know if you've ever seen Gordon Ramsay and like his hotel like series, and also goes to like different restaurants. And there's always one family member that is so stubborn, and everyone's like, the business is failing. Like, what can we do to sort it out? And the dad's like, well, I'm not doing anything. Like, and he's like the owner, and he's like, I'm not doing anything. I want it to stay the way it is. And Gordon Ramsay's like, well, if you don't want to accept my help, I'm leaving. You know, that's what I'm feeling. That's exactly the energy. I'm thinking like, well, how can I tell my dad that he's being a piece of shit? How can I tell my dad that he's being stubborn? You can't, right? Even Gordon Ramsay couldn't change these people's minds. So what I'm feeling for you is you've got to be really honest with where it's going, right? You can tell your dad things. You need to tell him stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't be stuck like this forever because you're just going to drive yourself mad, and you don't deserve that. So you need to tell him what needs to happen. I think you're the one who's forward thinking in the situation. I think you're the one who has a lot of ideas. You're scared that maybe you're going to get disowned by your dad. Totally valid. But I think the more you show your ideas and you get more customers, say, then he'll start to believe you, right? And it could be that the place is looking really shabby, because that tends to be what happens as well, like outdated, like everything's outdated. So this is really funny. This card has a humorous energy to it, right? This is you and how you need to approach talking to your dad. It's like spoon feeding a baby. Like, you need to kind of be like, look, dad, look, this is really bad, this situation. Like, literally just talk to him like he's a child. If he's acting like a child, treat him like one. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who's had the most idiotic family members, like literally the most childish family members you can ever encounter. You either talk to them and they hate you for it, or you walk away. Like, literally, you do whatever you can. I don't know what this person's like. This tends to be for a lot of like immigrant families as well, who immigrated to the country maybe like 20, 30, 40 years ago. That can be the mindset as well, because a lot of them have a lot of fear of money, like going out of their account, or them not having the money, because that's that kind of like, I need to settle mindset. That could be a thing as well. That's what I feel is the best advice for you. I actually see you doing something else. But for now, you've got to talk it out, tell him how you feel, show him that you have good ideas and that they actually work, because they do. And also, if he's not going to work with you, then there's no point in you working there. Just be like, look, I'm the co-owner. If you're not going to trust me, there's no point in me being here. You know what I mean? Just be fucking brutally honest. At the end of the day, he's not going to disown you. And if he does, then he's not a very good dad, is he? Not a very good dad. And something else. Yeah, I do see you. If you get too stressed and there is too much conflict, I see you moving on to a different job, but you're possibly still the co-owner, but you haven't got as many responsibilities because maybe you and your dad's personality just don't bode well together. And then you move on to something different. Maybe, yeah, it just feels like you're okay. The answer is it's almost like there's a transfer of responsibilities or money or something like that. It's like, I'm going to transfer this to this thing, and it works so much better. So maybe you transfer responsibilities over to something. Maybe you're still the co-owner, but you end up getting like a supervisor underneath you who's dealing with everything. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I think that if you walk away, you're not going to lose anything. You see what I mean? Like, if you're getting singled out by your own family, you don't deserve that, first of all. But also, there isn't really a lot of control that you can have here unless you get Gordon Ramsay in. Do you know what I mean? You got to figure out, like, is it worth my energy? Some family members just don't care. Like, to be honest, some people just don't care. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like your your family, you need to be really honest with where you stand with them. Because if they're not listening to you and you're the co-owner, what else can you do? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really get where the situation is with your family because it feels very, very complicated. But it feels to me like you haven't got anything to worry about. You are very capable of deciding what you need to do. But if you are to leave or to transfer I don't feel like you're not going to have a job. I don't feel like you're not going to be the co-owner still. But it feels to me like you need to step out of it for a while. But you also need to be realistic that you are the co-owner and you are allowed to make decisions. And if people aren't accepting of that, then they need to be, because it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Also, of course you do. Yeah, you need to step away from it. If they're not, okay, I feel like you knew that this was going to happen because of their personalities. But it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I stepped away from my family and I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. So even if it feels wrong, you also deserve to have a thriving business because you're very intelligent. And I think your intellect is being shoved under the rug for no reason. I think this is literally a really big lesson for you to learn to step into your power. And if you can't, then walk away. Like, you need to figure out ways of walking away, but also having the money, like taking the money from the business, being like, well, if you're not going to listen to me, I would like my share of the business, and then walk away. Maybe live somewhere else. I don't know. It's literally, it's so difficult. You got to take one step at a time. This is not just one big answer. It's not one big answer. But whatever this is it's healing your relationships, my love. It's healing your relationships with others. And you have such beautiful cards. Wow. Okay, so I'm also looking now into your meeting your man. So right now you're dealing with justice, legalities, money, fairness. And this is trickling into all of your relationships. So this is preparing you for your man. And like what I went through so much stuff with my family that was just incredibly toxic. It was just, ugh, I hated it, right? Once I came away from it, like 3 years later, I met the man of like the love of my life, right? So that's what's going to happen for you. It's like you've got to put yourself in a position where you're the safest, right? You got to be really practical about your own mental health, okay? I don't know how toxic everything is, so just take it as it resonates. In terms of your man, you're going to meet him very soon. You're going to meet him away from your family. I think it's going to be once this situation's sorted out, and you're more straight-lined and you're more like accepted in the situation, and you feel amazing. You feel so good. You feel like you are absolutely on top of the world. You're like, I'm flying. You feel so good. And I feel like, to be fair here, we actually have a new business. We have the Page of Coins, which is a brand new business. And we also have Mercury and Virgo. So you're going to be very practical about this business. I think you're going to take money from this business. You're going to no longer be the co-owner. You're going to sell your part of the business to somebody else, and you're going to take that money and you're going to make your own effing business, and it's going to be so thriving. Do it. Unless it's for religious reasons and you can't do it, then don't. But if it's not and you can do it, go for it, right? Because there's so much amazingness here. And we have the divine teacher. You are in charge of your own life, and you're meeting your man, and you're having a new business. Next year, thriving business that's yours. And also relationships with family is it's a bit up and down. But after that, after it's dealt with and you've got more clarity and more space, and you're possibly living by yourself, I think you're like near to moving out, and then you meet your man. How you meet him physically, I'm not sure. It feels to me like you meet him at like a speed dating or something really random, or a group. It's like something that you think, oh, I'm never going to meet him there. And then you meet him there. Like it's some sort of group. It's like, I'm seeing you being wined and dined. Like I'm seeing you being like standing there with like a glass of wine, and you're like, I feel like a rich bitch. Like it could be like I don't know, museum opening or something like that. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's an amazing idea. I didn't even think about taking my share. Of course you didn't, because you're so kind and caring and you just want the best for your family. Yeah, exactly. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how much control you actually have over the situation? If you're a co-owner, remember this is money. This is a contracted situation. This isn't just pretend that your family isn't in this, right? This is a business. You literally have so much financial control over this because you're a co-owner. It's not like you're the supervisor or the manager or somebody just works there. You literally own it. So of course you have that. You literally can do whatever you want with your share. So those people who are trying to take control over your energy are liars. They know that you're going to bail. They know that you're going to go. They know that if they treat you so badly, you're going to go. But they are basically testing you. They are testing you, and I've seen this before. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm also being back to ghosted after a Hell on Day as girl. It's because it's just not the right time. That's okay. I think it's going to be that you're going to meet him at like a random dating situation. But what's happening is you've got so much going on in your heart right now to do with family, is you haven't got the capacity to actually have a relationship yet. He is going to help you heal that, but you need to get through this part of you first, because you know what this is? This is your own self-worth. This is to do with you accepting what you genuinely are worth. Like you are worth, this money's yours. This is not anyone else, this is yours, right? You in the contract are a co-owner of this business. You deserve that. And do you know what's really interesting? Is you didn't think about taking your share. And that shows me where you are, and also in your relationships as well. So this is stuff you're learning before you meet your man, because you want a man who puts you first. You want a man that has your best interests at heart. But if you don't know what your best interests are, how are you going to meet your man? How are you going to know who the right person is? How are you going to know what the green flags look like? You know what I mean? There's this stuff you're learning. So I see you meeting somebody within about a year or two. But family stuff first, money stuff first, and then once you actually start owning your stuff and owning your life and owning your business and owning yourself, man comes in, right? Man comes in. Okay? Very important. Okay, so those are your two readings. I told them last month that I want to leave the business, and they were like, no, well, they don't have that. They actually can say no all they want. Family like to basically just tell you what you think you should do, and it doesn't actually matter. Okay, my lovely. Right, everyone, I am tired as F. I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. My throat is killing me. I need to go. So everyone on this list, let me see if I'm missing anyone. All of you guys, I'm going to give you an email, and I'm going to do your reading through email, okay? I'm sorry that I didn't get to your reading, but I did as many as I could, and I'm very tired. So we're going to do Leslie, Megan, Kesha, Annie, Caitlin, Sherry, Sandra, Corinne, and Roxanne. You're all going to be done by email, okay? So please email me a screenshot of your reading purchase. If you don't, I will email you. You're all on PayPal, so I've got your emails, so that's totally fine. I will email you. And before I go, I'm going to do a collective message just for anyone watching and anyone who's watching this recording afterwards, after I put it up on my YouTube. Okay, thank you. Right, let's do a collective message. Okay. Right. Thank you, my lovely. That's so kind. I feel tired. I feel tired by life, if I'm being honest. Right, collective message for anyone watching. And also, just to let you guys know, I do distance healing. I do private readings. I do Zoom calls on readings. So if you want to get one, just have a look at my website. I'll put my website up as well. So if anyone is interested, then please have a look at my website and you're welcome to get a reading there. Okay. Right. I know that this is going to resonate with me. I know it is. Right. Here we go. Right, everyone, listen up. This is going to resonate with all of you, I'm pretty sure. So what's happening is there's a lot of stuff that's out of your control at the moment. You're feeling genuinely out of control. You are in the thick of it. Okay, your energy is in the thick of it. You are needing to rise above the confusion and understand that your brain is going to be working at a million miles an hour because you're being so hard on yourself and you're trying to think your way out of this. There is no way of thinking your way out of it. Most likely it's to do with money, okay, and career, because that was the key of today anyway. You are here to connect with a part of you that is comfortable with taking up space and letting yourself radiate confidence. You need to spend an afternoon resting and reclining. Is there a situation in your life that might ease if you reduce the pressure and practice more acceptance? In terms of what you're going through, communication is really, really important. There's a lot of people who might not agree with what you're doing. There might be some disappointments. There might be some miscommunication. There might be lack of communication. There might be rejection. There might be emails that just don't get sent, don't get read. Maybe they get read and they don't come back to you. There's a lot of that going on. That's okay. Just let it happen, because it means that there's a lot of filtering out of things that aren't good for you. And you're going to have a point in the next couple of months, maybe by September, where you're going to make a decision on the sort of job that you would like to do or the sort of career that you would like to move into. And you're going to know exactly what it is because you have prepared for it for a very long time. And you need to take a step back. It's actually okay to take a step back because you're actually going to get a lot more messages, my love. It's okay if you take a step back. Be careful with money. Be careful with yourself. Be careful with overeating, over-consuming content, overeating, overspending. And basically, you are learning to work with your self-confidence through this Leo season, through this Leo eclipse. And you are here to rest and be with rest. And the more you rest, doesn't mean you have to be still. One thing I'm seeing is I love running. So I love running. That's like my self-care. Even if you don't want to do it, just go and do it. Go and do the thing that you love doing. That makes you feel clearer, makes your head feel clearer. And then more communication will come in. September is a really good time for communication. To start paying new businesses is really good by September 26th. Confirmation, and October 2nd. Between September 26th and October 2nd, you might start up a new business. You might get the job that you're looking for. You might get the job offer. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. You're trying to control the situation, but actually there isn't really a need for control, which is really annoying because that's what it feels like, but that's not what's actually happening. What's actually happening is you're just needing to work through working on your self-confidence. So that is your reading, everyone. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for your support. You're all amazing, and I hope this resonates. And if you'd like a reading, as I said, the website is down in the comments. And if you want to join my online circle, give me an email. that happens on, when is that? That's the Friday, August 28th. It's a full moon in Pisces Women's Circle. So if you want to join that, give me an email and I'll send you the Eventbrite link. Thank you so much, everyone. You're amazing. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll speak to you very, very soon.